Hi everyone. Look what I made.
Let me show you something.
Hi, it's Teresa back with a tutorial for a company named BeeBeeCrafts. So I made this beautiful slouchy hat and I knit it. And what I used to knit it was this loom. It was really easy to make. It took time because knitting is slower than crocheting, but I really, really, really love it. I think it's so cute. I'm really, really proud of myself. And so part of the this is a promotional video sponsored by BeeBeeCrafts because they sent me 4 looms, which I will be discussing later on in the video. And I'm going to try and show you how I made this hat. I've never, ever done this before. Yeah, so it's really, I love it. It fits me perfect. It's really warm. I like the yarn that I chose. So if you want to learn how to loom knit, I hope that this video can help you. I tried to demonstrate it. I have like my desk, my camera. It kind of sits really low, and so I just have enough space for my hands to crochet. So I've never done this, so I hope that it's clear. And if anyone is interested in maybe becoming, I think they have affiliate program as well, BeeBeeCraft. I'll leave their link below. And they're always looking for people that have more than over at least 100 subscribers, I think they need on their channel, so you can review their products, and they ask you that you make a tutorial with their products. So this is my first tutorial, and I also have some beads that I have to make a tutorial with, so I got to figure out what I'm doing. So this is my hat, and on with the tutorial. Hi everyone. Okay, it's Teresa back, and this is the hat that I'm making with this loom, and it's turning out really nice. I'm actually using, hold on one second. Okay, so this is the yarn that I'm using. It's called Stellar. It's from Red Heart, and the color is Nova. And it's a super bulky 6. So they recommend that you use a bulky yarn. If you don't have a bulky yarn and you just have the 4 weight or a 3 weight, then they recommend that you use two strands of yarn. So this is my progress. I think I'm going to stop. So I'm supposed to make a tutorial on it. So I started working on this last night, and I'm really liking the way it's coming out. Oops. It's like, I don't have enough room here on my table because I usually just crochet. But this is going to end up being a slouchy hat, and I'm going to quickly demonstrate how you go about doing this. So I'm going to use a smaller one. This is this one here, I think is 36 pegs. This one has 24 pegs. This is what they recommend for adult size. This is more for children. So what you do, I've never done this before, so I started last night working on this one, the big one, and this is how much yarn I have left. So I'm just going to show you how to start it, and then hopefully I'll show you how to finish it with this. So what you do, so I'm doing this for that company. They sent me these things free to do an unboxing, which I did, and to do a tutorial. So I'm going to try and demonstrate a tutorial. So you just make a slip knot to start, just like you normally would any project with crochet. And then there's a little holder here, and you just put it on there. And then what you do is you go between, so this is the first peg and this is the last peg. So according to their instructions, you're supposed to thread the yarn between the first and the last. So you put the yarn there, and then you wrap it around the first one, and then you just keep wrapping around all of them, just like this. Hopefully I'll get it on camera. I usually just do crocheting, so this needs a little bit more space, but I think I'm okay with this little loom. It's really nice way to create fabric. It's a lot slower because you are knitting, right? And knitting is a little bit slower and it's tighter. You're not supposed to wrap them too tightly either, because if you do that, then it just comes out too tight. So try and, I just reminded myself of that. Just don't do it too tightly or too loosely. So you just wrap, wrap, wrap. Okay, so I'm at the last one. And then what you do, you got to do it again. So put everything down. Put all these down because you're going to have to knit, right? So put these loops down. So to start out, you're just going to do it twice. So just put everything down. Okay. So now we're just going to do that again. So go behind the first one, wrap it, and then go behind the second one, wrap it, and just keep wrapping, wrapping around each peg. And so this size, this blue one, the 24 peg, is good for children's hats. I think I did say that in the beginning. But I repeat myself a lot, so sorry. And again, don't wrap it too tightly. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to start it. And then hopefully I will show you how to finish the one that I started, the big one, with that stellar yarn. Okay, so we're at the end again. Okay, so it comes with this hook, and it also has some yarn needles, which we're going to use later on. And so what you do is, with your hook, you just grab the bottom loop and put it over the top, just like this. So next one, and this is how you knit. And this feels tight. Maybe I should have done it a little bit looser, but this is very new to me. This is a lot different than crochet, but I like it. Okay, that one was looser. That was easier. Go to the next one and just do this all the way around. Yeah, that was better too. And I will do it one more time, and then I'll meet you when I get to the end. I'll meet you back. Okay, so I knitted my first row, if you can see it. So what you do now, so I did this one, I just finished, and you just do the same thing again. So you go to this first peg, and you wrap it around and wrap it around each one. So let me just do that quickly to show you. And supposed to push these down, wrap it around, wrap it around. I don't know if I'm getting this all on camera. Wrap it around, wrap it around. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. It just takes a little bit of time. It took me about maybe 4 hours to do that hat yesterday. But I think because it's something new, so I'm not used to it. So once you get your thing going, your groove going, it's easy. So there again, there's the last one. So we have to do that again. So once again, this is my next row. You just push these up and over. up and over, up and over, and you just continue that way all the way around. So I will meet you back at the end of this round, and then I'll show you the very next step. Okay, so I finished that second round, and as you can see, I'm knitting, and as you go, as it gets longer and longer, it's going to come through just like this one here did on the other side. But one side looks like purl stitch, the other side will look like that classic knit stitch. And so once you finish the second row, then you can just release this stitch here. That's just kind of anchors it in the beginning. And you just throw it in the middle. And then you wind it up, push everything down, wind it up again, like twirl it each stitch around, like I've been doing. I'll just do a couple just to show you again. Just like this, right? And you go all the way around, and then you knit your next row. Okay, so that's how you start it. Now, I'm at the end of this one, so I'm going to show you how to end it. How to cast off, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna cast off now. So what they recommend you do is you take the yarn and you wrap it around your hoop twice, which I did off camera, and then I threaded the needle. And this yarn is fun to work with. Let me just say that. Let me just put it that way. It's hard to crochet with, so I thought maybe I'll just make a slouchy hat. So what you have to do is just go in the back of the next stitch, and you just sew through it like this. Hopefully I'll be able to show you on camera because this yarn is very particular. See here? So there's that hook, the stitch. Oh dear, this yarn is very particular, and it's getting caught in here. Okay, let me try and show you. This yarn is very, very difficult to work with. So you go behind the stitch, and you just sew through. So I'm just, the first one I did, I don't know if I even did it correctly. I'm not even on camera. Just want to show you how to do this. But it's hard as well to show you because I'm trying to film it at the same time. So that's basically what you do. Maybe I'll show you with the small one. That's basically what you do. That's how you cast off. So you just sew through each stitch. You go behind them. See if I can do one more. You just go behind them and you pull the yarn through. The first one I did was like, it wasn't going through. It was like, oh no, how am I supposed to show? How am I supposed to do a tutorial on this? And then you just pull it up, take it off the peg. And so you just carry on in this way all the way. So hopefully that made sense. So I'm going to finish casting off camera because this is really difficult to work with, and then I'll show you how I'm going to put it together. It's going to be a slouchy hat. So I will be back when I'm finished. Okay, so I managed to cast it all off. This yarn is not that difficult to work with. It was just because I'm trying to film it, and so I kind of like started doing the little gathering as I was pulling the stitches out. I may have messed it up. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I did have a little loom thing when I was really young, and it was just this tiny little thing, and it just made these long ropes. But I'm really liking it. I love it. It turned out really cute. So all you have to do now is just go through with your needle. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I did. I may have missed some things, but overall it doesn't look bad at all. So what I'm going to do is just going to go through each stitch as best as I possibly can, and then gather it up just like this, and hopefully that yarn will go through. Yeah, it's going through. And then cinch it up to close it off. And I'm really liking the way it's turning out. It's really cute. Wow. It's so cute. So I made myself another hat, another nice little slouchy hat. And I'm not gonna do it on camera. It's just difficult. So this side looks like a purl stitch, and this side looks like a knit stitch, and I really like it. It's so soft. This is really nice soft yarn. So I'm gonna finish this off camera because, just because. But basically you just keep going around and around and around with your needle and cinch it up. It's not hard to do at all. And maybe I'll do a little bit more here. These loose things here, I'm just gonna stick it in the middle so you can't see it. It can be hidden. And yeah. So I'm just gonna finish cinching it up, and I'll show you what it looks like on me. I think it's so cute. I might put that right in the beginning of the video. That's probably what I'll end up doing. But yeah, the name of the company is BeeBeeCrafts, and they have a program for YouTube channels. If you wanted to get involved with them, they will send you a couple of things that you choose free, and then you do an unboxing, and you have to do a couple of tutorials with the products that you get from them, as a way of promoting their company. So I'm going to finish this off camera. I'm almost done. I'm not going to put I could put a pom-pom. I may put a pom-pom. We'll see. Because I have this much yarn left, so that will look cute. So I'll be back. All right, so my hat is done. I decided not to do the pom-pom. I really, 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 really like it. And it looks so cute. This yarn is very soft. I love it. I love it. This is going to be a new thing I'm going to get into. So let me just talk about what came in the package of the looms. So I got 4 looms. This is for children. They recommend this for children or dolls, doll hats. And this one here, let's see. This is a sheet that came with it, and it gives you instructions, and it shows you how to make a hat. There's a little pattern here for a brim. Okay, so hat instruction tells you how to do it, and then on the other side, this thing ripped a little bit. It shows you how to make the brim, which is really cute as well. I saw some videos. You know, I like going on YouTube and just checking it out because I'm too lazy to read sometimes. But anyways, they're really cute little hats with the brims. You can make different color brims. And so you get the 4 looms. Like I said, this is for kids. This could be for kids too. And these pegs actually come off. Oh, that one. There we go. Just to show you. So there's these sizes. This green one is kind of like the standard for adults. And then I guess this is for kids too. But you don't have to just make hats. You can make headbands. You can make with this bigger one. With this bigger one, you can make shawls. You can make scarves. You don't have to go all the way around. You can go like halfway, or you can go all the way around and then you fold it in half. So when it comes out, you would have this. It's open on both ends, and then you can do something like that. Because that's how I saw somebody do. Somebody made a headband. So, and they sewed it, they cinched it together on both sides. So this is really thick. And it ended up being a headband. But if you want to make a hat, this is so cute. I just love it. I love it. I love it, and I will definitely be using this again. So, and I really like also what came, you get a hook, obviously. There's little grooves in the loom so that you can pull your stitches through. And I really like their yarn needles. I got 2. I like them because they're flexible. And it was really easy to thread. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this product. And I will be making more things with this besides hats. I gotta find some patterns and things. And it's just learning curve for me because I've never done this before, like I said. But the company name once again is BeeBeeCrafts. I'll leave the link below. I have some beads that I have to make something with as well. So trying to get some ideas what to do with those beads. They're really pretty. So anyways, that's my review / tutorial on how to make a hat with a loom from BeeBeeCrafts. So check them out and try making a hat. It's easy. It's like pretty much, you just have to know how to wind yarn and pull it through. It's really simple. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll be back. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Let me show you something.